guys count off. Lisa.
1,
2.
3.
4.
5.
6.
Okay. Have you guys ever just gone by a building and just really looked at the building and admired the craftsmanship of the building? Well, I do. My husband's a journeyman carpenter and taught me at a very young age how to admire the craftsmanship and the skill and the time that goes into building a building. And today I'm going to show you some examples of the different buildings and what they have. Went to Britain a couple times and I saw some really nice examples of craftsmanship. And we're going to look at just the regular buildings and some of those detailing, the castles and the churches. So we're going to start with this one. This is called Letterfinlay Lodge, and it is on the Loch Ness Lake. Yeah, it's pretty a neat one. It was built in the 1880s, and it has actually been in the same family that entire time. I like this building because of the wooden lattice work that is actually hand cut out. The next one, let me get my mouse to work. This is just, I saw it on the road in Scotland. I thought it was really neat. It's the remnants of a house. They use stone, they use whatever's available, and there. In England, you have to use much of what is available. They don't bring in materials, and they're very traditional. So if your house was made of stone and you want to do a renovation on it, you have to use stone. You can't change the material. So this house is pretty old, and this is actually what is called a Dutch barn. These are the oldest and rarest barns that they are. These are actually the first barns that were ever built in America, and they date back to the 1800s to the early 1900s. I thought it was a pretty neat little barn. Yeah. We all know this. Big Ben. And the History Channel has a lot of really good information. If you go to their website, they have a whole page just dedicated to Old Ben there. Big Ben is the world's largest four-face chiming clock. There is a clock in Wisconsin that's taller, but it does not chime. The clock mechanism was completed in 1854, but the tower did not actually get completed until 1858. The tower, the hands, the hour hands, they measure 9 feet. And the minute hands are 14 feet.
Wow.
Let me see if I can get this. These are opal inserts, and a man can stand that tall on it. The thing is ginormous and beautiful. This picture does not do justice to this clock. The Latin inscription down here at the bottom says, "O Lord, keep safe our Queen Victoria the First." The clock first actually began operating in September 7th of 1859. Pretty neat clock. Now a little secret about Old Ben there is the tower part of it has cells, and when the people of Parliament misbehave and they break procedure, they house them in that cell. Can you imagine with that bell ringing?
Oh, wow.
That would be torture. And the next thing is, there's nothing really significant about the Ely Pharmacy. I couldn't find anything on it. I saw it and I thought it was pretty neat with the fact that it says Ely Dispensary, 1865 healed I sick. It's just kind of a neat building, and the fact that it just said that, I thought it was neat with its wooden doors. It is not a pharmacy any longer. It's just an office building. I just thought it was kind of a neat thing. Harold's, the famous store. Harold's is a tourist attraction, and they have a dress code. They have a wide assortment of luxury goods, including a toilet that you can buy that is gold-plated for a mere 6,500 pounds.
Oh.
Yes, you too can own that. They employ 5,000 people. I know, it's crazy, right? Okay, this is called the Grosvenor Hotel in London. It was built in the 1920s. It did not open, though, until 1929. It was the first Marriott hotel in the UK. It has a lot of really neat little features that you can see. The picture didn't turn out very well, but this is a lion's head, and these are floral swags that are made out of cement, which are on each side of the lion's head, and that's just a full-size picture of it. It's a pretty hotel. And this is Victoria Station. This is one of the undergrounds, which is London's subway system that they use. Their subway train stations are really pretty, but Victoria Station to me was the prettiest station that they had. This is London's second busiest one. Waterloo's the first busiest. I thought the picture was kind of neato. These are the Roman baths that are in Bath, England. Bath, as they like to say. They actually started in 75 AD. They are a sacred site in England. They are fed by a hot spring for thousands of years. And the Romans invaded it and they built these elaborate temples in there. 5 minutes?